I'm theorizing what can take the initial collision here with all the lockdown and true damage. Gonna be a Badang.
Yeah.
So still gonna be giving quite a significant ultimate away. But in a sense, there's a moment here that Rrq can use, maybe catch Dewa off guard and mitigate that Valentina danger.
Badang. But we were talking about the Purifies, right? Is the Badang a little bit more like versatile as compared to something like the Tigreal?
I think so. The fact that your ultimate doesn't really lock you down as hard, because for the Badang, right, you really get stuck when there's that wall popping up behind you along with that fist crack. So if Octa steals it away, he won't have the same kind of effect, the same kind of like lockdown. So it's a pretty intelligent pick, I must say.
All right, counter index. Lineup rating looks like they're going to be favoring, was that Dewa earlier on?
Yeah, Dewa.
Favoring Dewa. So can said team be able to challenge the half-season champs? Ladies and gentlemen, let's head over to the court. Let's head over to the field to see game number 1 in this best-of-3 series between Dewa United and Rrq Hoshi.
This is the three-pointer special. The Granger and Novaria, they will be looking for those long shots on Dewa.
It's just shots over shots, man. And again, if Dewa United falls behind, if they can't really sustain in the front line, we've seen what happens when a poke composition, a poke/sustain composition gets ahead, man. There's nothing that Dewa can do right here to really get a catch. They don't have a very dynamic engage tool. They have a Mathilda.
And that's it. And maybe even Octa, when the game progresses, right? They can utilize, the Badang ult to maybe look for an opening, but meanwhile, we do see some damage here being translated over onto Edok. On the roam, by the way, Hilda roam on Edok.
No Purifies, by the way. Only maybe has gone Purify. So, yeah, they've adjusted against Rrq. They're thinking we're going to be the ones engaging first.
Looking at the emblems right here, for Dewa United, 3 Inspires for the gold lane and the mid and roam position. It's all about getting those spells off, because there's so many ways that Dewa can kind of use to kind of throw Rrq off. So they want extra cooldown, more of those spells in the midst of a big team fight. They are the all-in composition after all.
What is this in basketball terms?
Technical pause. I think it's a technical
Timeout?
Timeout. It's a
Timeout.
Timeout?
It's a timeout, bros.
There you go. We got that timeout. So do we have like a halftime show? Is Kendrick Lamar gonna? No, that's football.
That's a different thing, bro. But yeah, the excitement there. I mean, as we started there, you can hear the audience immediately starting the chant. Now that we have a timeout, you're hearing the audience coming to life again. The drummers kind of testing the limits there. Because they're not supposed to be playing it in-game, but technically right now...
We're not in-game.
We're not in-game. So you hear the drummings start to play up again.
See, this is why we need Sheffin.
That's why we need Sheffin, man.
We need Sheffin this week.
Why is it here?
We need the basketball lingo.
We need the basketball lingo. Sheffin. Yeah, he's not in the building. Sheffin at home. That's C-A-H. Sheffin at home.
The Cha.
Sheffin
Because his name is Chahyo as well.
Chahyo, Sheffin at home.
Sheffin at home, yo.
Yo, Sheffin at home, yo. There you go. That's Sheffin at home, yo. Chahyo.
Yo. Again, well, we've been very vocal that he should be here as a basketball lover. If he's not on duty, just come and hang out, dude. The NBA vibes. You really don't want to miss it.
Arashi wants to challenge Sheffin
In a basketball.
in a basketball shooting challenge.
Match. Let's play horse.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
I was pretty good at horse when I was in high school.
What happens if you lose?
Well, back then, we just did push-ups. I don't know if that's the,
That's whack, man.
What?
Push-ups.
What did you do? Did you play basketball?
No.
Then what would you do?
I'd just say, like, you gotta run around the field without clothes.
What?
Something like that, yeah.
That's kind of extreme.
Those are high stakes indeed.
Exactly. You gotta be playing with high stakes, man. The players are. You gotta match them.
That's why he matched.
Exactly.
The
He
hair.
just went hashtag Gasla.
Hashtag Gasla, red hair, BTR. Oh, look at it, Toy. Oh, okay, Toy, give us an expression, Toy. Are you the best gold laner in the world, Toy? Okay, never mind. He was just the camera move over.
But he looked
Move
at the
over.
camera very fiercely.
Maybe. Are you the best gold laner in the world?
As you ask that question, the camera pans over
it's
to maybe.
So it's maybe.
So maybe.
Maybe the
Maybe
answer.
just maybe.
Yeah. Maybe.
So who's your favorite basketball player of all time? NBA player?
Do you know anyone?
There's no way you don't know.
Michael Jordan.
There you go. Yeah,
That's
everybody
fair.
knows
That's
MJ.
fair.
Rashi.
Yes. It is Rrq in the building for sure, man.
What?
Oh,
Who's
your
the
favorite
best who's your
basketball
favorite?
player.
Oh, you were looking at the screen. I thought you were admiring the support.
That's BB.
That's
Rashi.
BB. Do you
Stop
know who? Do you know
blushing.
BB?
BB-8? Yes, I do.
No, that's a Star Wars guy.
What?
BB-8.
Robot. Is it a robot droid?
BB-8 is a droid.
Right. Interesting. Well, you were asking about my favorite basketball
sir.
player?
Yeah.
Right now or of all time?
Of all time.
You have a favorite basketball player right now?
Steph Curry.
Steph Curry. All right, what about all time?
Of all time, it's between Jordan and Kobe, man.
Damn. No love for my man,
Who's your man?
LeBron James.
No.
You know why?
Why?
He owns part of Liverpool.
Oh, does he? Yo, interesting.
We're going back into the game, ladies and gentlemen. Here it is, 1 minute in, 2 minutes in, and already some damage onto Edok. Should still be able to get out alive. But let's cross-check on everything that's happened so far.
You know, all of a sudden, it's gonna be a play for the turtle. Dewa United are the ones that control here. They have the phobias.
Ida walking up. Sutsujin gonna be caught there still. Oh, look at a pin down. Sutsujin winning out the retro battle. Goes into the shadow kill. Even with the alpha, they cannot withstand this damage. Sutsujin catching him. A double already, and that's a bonk to set up for Sutsujin's triple.
What?
Oh, boy.
Almost a wiped out in the first turtle?
That's
Hey,
the...
Prince.
Oh, wait a minute.
It's okay, all planned, all part of the plan.
All right, man. That's certainly unfortunate. That is not how Dewa United wanted this game to go, dude. Where have we seen that before? 4 kills, and they didn't even get the turtle. Rrq just won all out right there. Dewa now definitely on the back foot trying to recover.
That's not something that you see every day. Did you expect that? I mean, there was draft. They have Octa, they have Ray, they have Moeza as well. That's a lot of damage onto Moeza. As compared to what Rrq was Diamond there present in the team fight?
I believe he was, actually. But before we get more into that, talent predictions here by the new application GoPay. As always, the man, the myth, the legend.
Sometimes he's right, sometimes he's not.
He's been right a lot this
Yeah, that's
season.
true, that's true.
So you get a bit concerned, but you know, that's just Papulong things, man. But yeah, I wasn't expecting that kind of performance. Oh, Sutsujin.
Shadow kill on, maybe! Won't be able to survive. Dewa Moeza a bit late to the party now. Gets caught in. That's Astro Echo locking him down. Now, Sutsujin is going to munch on that turret goal. The mercenary getting fed tonight.
Idok. Ooh, going with a flank maneuver right there. And just like that, 4 minutes in, bottom tower taken out. Rrq wasting no time at all. They know they have the snowball potential. With Sutsujin having 4 kills, taking everything for himself. Whoa.
An all-in over to Edok. He just runs away, sprinting. Crazy pace, that man.
It's been 4 minutes. 4 minutes, already a 4,000 gold lead for Rrq. You mentioned it earlier on, the tower falling down. So much gold in the hands of Toy. Sutsujin completely snowballing. You saw how many resources were utilized just to take down Edok, and still it's not possible. Look at Sutsujin go.
An all-in over to Raid. Astral Echo forcing the Spear of Alpha. Sutsujin getting the kill. The assassination in the midst of 3 members corralling over.
There's absolutely no chance now for Dewa to pick up this next turtle.
Uh-oh, Reza wants to go in. Edok slam dunk down. Sutsujin in the back. Moeza gonna be caught. Has a circle eagle. Gets a knock up onto Sutsujin. But Octa has to flicker out of the kingdom he was once part of.
1 kill.
Damn!
Whoa! Man, that's some damage from downtown. 3-pointers from Rins. 5 assists already on that Novaria, man. There's so many ways you can kind of get active, get participation in these team fights. Rez is trying to stick around for too long. Oh. That was a scary moment, man. But yeah, Rins with the lightning truncheon right now. Still landing the snipes, Diamond.
Oh my goodness, Rez! Oh, he's going in again, but Toy just gets the rebound in from Dyron.
They're just relentless, dude. When you think they're done with the aggressive play, they just come back in. And look at Edok at this point, a bit too tanky. I don't think anyone can really secure to kill him that easily. Sutsujin already waiting to punish.
Uh-oh, Sutsujin jumping onto Moeza. Shadow kill! Oh, Rins gets the half-court shot in.
That was a kill steal.
That was a
That was a
secure.
kill steal.
I mean, it's the assist, you know, it's an alley-up. Octa now takes the Astral Echo, trying to find ways to maybe get some information more for his team, set up for a big play. What can they do though?
That's a big question. What do they do at this point? 6,000 gold lead now for Rrq.
Ooh.
I was thinking maybe could still be, you know, utilized in the
Maybe.
grand scheme of things, maybe, but
Big maybe.
Rrq kind of shut that down early, right? He only has a Starlium Scythe at this point. A lot more items are needed and a lot more resources are needed to get him to the point where he can carry.
Oh my lord.
Is this just GG, game number 1?
You kind of have to win early with Ray. Oh no, Ray taken down again by Sutsujin with a shadow kill. Oh, maybe another shot from Riz, half court. Oh, they're just shooting 3-pointers.
From downtown, dude, there's nowhere safe. Octa, Zone 2 towers in. Oh, and he lands it, man. What is this accuracy? Little Vario with the Lightning Truncheon, dude. The new Lightning Truncheon as well. It just does so much damage. By the way, look at Sutsujin, 3k gold ahead right now with the Sea Halberd straight up. Gonna lower the tankiness, lower the regeneration and shielding. They're going all in. 9k gold lead at 7 minutes, bro.
Yeah, at this point, Rez, Ray, and maybe, and even Mueza, to a certain extent, has no say against Sutsujin. 6-0-5. He's snowballing out of control. It's a 10,000 gold lead in 7 minutes. This is a stomp.
Oh, another one. Sutsujin's jumping on Octa. Has a little bit of the healing, forcing Ray to go Spear of Alpha to peel for Octa. Yet again, that shot lands on maybe. Half of his HP taken away. Wow.
This is the problem, man. It's not about just winning the fights. Dewa United are losing HP before the fight even begins! What is that damage?
That's Rin's. Astral Echo sent. Landing on 4. He'll defend. But I want to throw a fun fact that you guys might not know. Rrq don't even have the Lord. They've been able to crack the holy defenses just with minions.
It's just so much pressure. They were always forced to respect it every single turn. There's no front line at this point. Effectively, Rrq have so much damage, so much more advantage that the frontliners are not frontlining. At this point, the only way they can kind of survive is to use the guiding wind to get out of danger, to get away from danger. But even then, when you think that you're out, that's where the Death Sonata and the Astral Spear is going to go through.
Maybe dashing it forward. Quad Shadow on him. Base turret cracked. Rrq have cracked this defense without a Lord.
That's literally all they need for the setup for the Lord, if that's what they're looking for. But even in this particular situation, on the defense, we usually say that maybe this is like the best condition for Dewa United, but with the lineup that they currently have, they're not playing with a lot of range here, right? Maybe has to kind of dive in, close the gap to deal the damage. Octa to clear the ways will have to do the exact same.
Ooh.
So Rrq, they're not just ahead with damage, but the poke and the range advantage is insane. And now, 9 minutes in, it looks like they are going to be, you know, focusing on the Lord instead of just a straight push. And that's all they needed, right? That inhibitor turret in the bottom side, just in case Dewa wanted to go for the clear, wanted to go for the play. That far side would already be pushing in favor of Rrq anyway.
This is the big problem here, man. Rrq are already so dominant without the Lord. Now in a 6v1. It was a full court press earlier when they were able to push Dewa all the way into their base. Now with an extra player on the court, what is Dewa supposed to do right here? Even in the terms of crowd control, they can't capitalize. Whoa!
Oh, Sutsujin is godlike. Slam dunked maybe to the ground, even with the Zaman Force. Oh, and now they still have a Lord in the bottom lane. Sutsujin, Quad Shadow landing. Does he want to take it? Oh, jumps on Mueza. Now it's a pin down Rez. Will be able to get back to Fountain. Another base turret falling. Mueza getting shot by Rins. Diamond holding the front down. Rez walking up, has the in front of pursuit, jumps onto Lord coming down as well. Sutsujin going the Quad Shadow into the back. Toy getting the killing spree on him. Mueza gunned down. Now the help is on forward. That's Ray jumping for Spear of Alpha. Gets back with the guiding wind. Another Astral Echo maybe has to purify out of it. The base will be targeted down. Rrq 14-2.
Absolutely no chance. game number 1 completely dominant here from the half-season champs. We posed the question, will Dewa be able to challenge this team? We thought maybe there would be a slight chance, but man, Rrq just said no from the start. That was a 14,000 gold lead in 10 minutes.
The fact